welcome. Welcome to our Wednesday night live stream from the Puffin Loon.
We meet again, Doctor.
Hi.
We meet again.
Yeah.
We're going to open up with a request.
Oh, right. I was wondering why you were just sitting there without an instrument. Yeah. Okay. A request for... loudly roars, I hear the truth, it liveth. What though the darkness round me flows, songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? When tyrants tremble sick with fear and hear their death knell ringing, when friends rejoice both far and near, how can I keep from singing? In prison cell and dungeon vile, our thoughts to them are winging. When friends by shame are undefiled, how can I keep from singing? My life goes on in endless song, above earth's lamentations. I hear the real, though far off hymn, that hails the new creation. Above the tumult and the strife, I hear its music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing?
I guess we can't.
I was just remembering singing that in my grandfather's church. I never met my grandfather. Watch out for your headstock there.
I can't operate a guitar yet.
Where were we?
That was in South Dakota. South Dakota, I think.
Yeah.
Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
They turned it right. He started a church in his own house.
My parents were married by him. in his house.
Yeah,
and he said the wrong name. I think he called somebody the wrong name. Probably.
Right, your grandfather started a church in his house. My grandfather picked pockets and ran a circus.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to do one...
but we digress. We do digress.
However.
I'm sorry.
We love digress.
Yeah.
We're going to do one from the Hank and Dixie repertoire. Send this one out to Tony out there in Oklahoma. He's often out there listening. There's Betty used to live in Oklahoma. Oklahoma has a really nice musical sound to it. They probably have more songs written about Oklahoma.
We had quite an experience in Oklahoma.
We had many great times.
With our boys, even.
Oh, yeah, we went there with the boys. But,
yeah.
So,
all right.
And we'll send this out to John, our neighbor John, who's out in Los Angeles right now. Because this is a song for yearning for
John King. We can say his name. King Coyote.
Yeah,
he
man.
Is, he's representing Maine in the NBC Song Contest. Got to see him do his first song. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's played at the Puffin Loon.
Yeah. Go, John. Go out there in L.A.
Yeah, maybe he's pining away for a girl in Oklahoma. We don't know. We don't know him that well. All right. Turn on my guitar.
Oh, you want me to play?
Yeah, you
okay.
usually play the fiddle. You're so mesmerized by my guitar
I just
playing.
Can't keep track. Sometimes we change arrangements.
No, we don't. Of course. There's a full moon over Tulsa. I hope it's shining on you. Nights are getting cold in Cherokee County. There's a blue norther coming through. I remember green eyes and a rancher's daughter. Remembering's all that I do. Losing you left a pretty good cowboy with nothing to hold on to. Sundown came and I drove to town. I drank me a drink or two. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. I'm sure missing you. I'm sure missing
Out here, the city lights, they outshine the moon. I was just now thinking of you. Sometimes when the wind blows, you can see the mountains all the way to Malibu. Everyone's a star here in L.A. County. You ought to see the things they do. All the cowboys down on the Sunset Strip, they wish they could be like you.
I spent 10 hours on a John Deere tractor, thinking of you all day.
I got a calico cat and a two-room flat and a street in West LA. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. I'm sure missing you. I'm sure missing you.
You're the reason God made Oklahoma. For you country fans, you might remember that one. 1981. That was briefly a #1 song.
I want to thank Jan for commenting on the sound of the violin I'm playing. This is the John Cooper violin I'm trying out. I'm on a quest to just, you know, open up to the concept of the universe sending me a violin my way. Or just one that I fall in love with enough that we buy that instead of buying a furnace. Or we're going to figure it out.
So but, that was Jan in Massachusetts.
Jan in Massachusetts.
Not South Dakota Jan.
Oh,
right?
yeah, there's some, yeah. Okay. Yeah, anyway. I get it for another few days and I gotta, you know, the quest will just be part of life now. So, what's going on? What's next? Oh!
We can do an old time song here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do there's been a million versions of this one. I'm going to do the version I learned in the streets from Billy Prine way back in about 40 years ago. He used
Billy Prine as in John Prine's...
His big little brother.
His big little brother.
We talked about him last week. Billy and I spent a few weeks playing street music together and laughing a lot. There's some days are funnier than others. Some years are funnier than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where you been so long? Corina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you've been gone. Corina, where'd you spend last night? Corina, where in the world did you spend last night? You come home this morning, your clothes didn't fit you right. Corina, where you been so long? Corina, where you been so long? Ain't had no love since you've been gone. Take it around. Corina, put that long neck bottle down. Come on back home, quit your running around. Corina, where you been so long? Corina, where have you been so long? Had no love since you've been gone. Lena, where you been so long? Call, Lena, call. Where have you been so long? Ain't had no love since you've been gone. Ain't had no since you've been gone. Ain't had no since you've been.
Pretty hot there, baby.
Ain't had no love.
I love that. You got
fiddle
more
for me.
like that one.
Saw me some fiddle music.
Oh. Ah. Leather britches.
Why do they call it leather britches?
Oh boy.
Do you know that? I think it's because the fiddle bow makes the motion of a needle sewing. I think that's...
Yeah, send that one posthumously then out to Sarah in York, Maine. Sarah Haskell. I can say her last name because she's someone who you can look up. Sarah Haskell makes beautiful things, weaving. She's a weaver.
She's not just so.
No, she's not just so. She's stellar. And in fact, yes, we have more to say about Sarah. I'm just going to leave it at that right now. SarahHaskell.com or something like that. You can find her. She does beautiful work.
Wicked nice fiber.
Yeah, and she also likes to jump in the ocean with me, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, you haven't talked about that strange habit of yours yet.
It's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, not just in the summertime either.
No, all year long.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of random about it, but I can feel it coming on.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Well, we'll talk about perhaps the awareness that it's giving you.
Yeah, it's waking me up.
Yeah, I get awareness from not jumping in the ice cold ocean.
It's wild now. Well, anyway, it is enlivening.
We're gonna do. This is a request also. We've been enjoying the Puffin and Loon mailbag. Been hearing from some people this week. It's been great. We heard from Sandra last weekend down in Georgia, and we hear from Ziggy over there in Germany, and we hear from I think Glenn might be out there in Wisconsin, in the Milwaukee, the good Algonquin for the good land. And Mark from Northern California thought there was something wrong with our equipment because there was a thumping sound when Joyce was playing her Swedish fiddle polska a show or so ago, and you could recreate it. Yeah, that dance rhythm. It really does sound like an annoying neighbor telling you to shut up from downstairs, and it's actually supposedly a dance rhythm. Yeah, but Mark, that was you couldn't quite, our cameraman was unable to get her foot actually there working on the floor. But if you heard that, Matthew in Arizona hears everything. And I'm surprised he didn't ask what the thumping was either, because he's got the biggest ears of anyone. If you're out there, Matthew, here's to you.
I know there's a few pastors who sometimes listen to us, friends of ours.
Yeah, keeping us.
We'll send this out to Viven down in Hampton.
Pastor Dave from...
And Pastor Dave in Durham.
This is a Joyce Anderson song. I love the song. I requested this one.
Pastor Anna.
I've been trying to get
down
you to do
wherever
this
she is. She's hard to keep track of. I think she's in Florida right now.
So you're going to sing your delightful
Pastor Kirk.
song?
Yes, I am. Just listening I'm listing pastors.
Listing pastors. It's
listing,
hard to say that.
Listing pastors that I want to send this out to.
So,
And
this one's called More Precious Than Gold. In fact, it was a great honor. Remember when Rosalie Watson sent you a nice note? She loved this song.
Oh.
Doc and Rosalie bought a whole box of the albums that we had this song on, right? More Precious. It was that on our Kindling the Fire record.
Yeah.
They gave them away as Christmas presents. Because we have to learn Rosalie's. We have to sing that Long Journey.
God's
Lone
given
Journey.
us years of happiness.
We should learn that in honor of Rosalie.
Beautiful song.
But she loved this song. She requested it. All right.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
I exist. Oh. Seek not your fortune in silver and gold. Seek it in treasures the eyes cannot behold. With love in your heart and light in your soul. Selfish, and I have been vain. I seek redemption in thy holy name. With love in my heart and light in my soul. Treasure more precious than gold.
By and by, Lord, in the sky. And that's by with a B-Y, not a B-U-Y. I think the original version of that was called Can the Circle Be Unbroken? It's turned into Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I think we should change it to Will the Rhombus Be Unbroken in honor of our kids' geometry.
You love that rhombus.
No, the school system loves rhombuses more than I do. I know what a rhombus is. That's all you need to know about a rhombus is what. But you'll never be tested. Ooh. This is a mysterious song. It kind of it never made any charts anywhere. It was never a hit, but musicians love it, and there's lots of recordings of it, and it's a masterpiece of songwriting, written by an almost unknown guy. He's the guy that wrote this song, really. But the reason we know about this song, the reason people sing it, is because John Prine, who we're kind of celebrating this week. It'll be about one more week till the anniversary of his passing. And John recorded this in 1979 on his Pink Cadillac album, which a lot of people thought it was his song, but it wasn't. Raleigh Sally wrote this. And
I can hear Peter Black singing this in the bars of the Seacoast area here in Maine and New Hampshire.
Oh, in fact, Dr. Lou used to sing this when we were roommates way back when.
Oh, how cool, yeah.
He loved John Prine, and this is one of his bullets.
Send this out to Dr. Lou.
Yeah, man,
there.
Dr. Lou out in California. Yeah, Orange County. It's L.A. to us, but not to them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to plug it.
Some of you are where this song speaks to. Leaves are falling just like embers in colors red and gold to set us on fire, burning just like the moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud. I'm guilty of something I hope you never do, 'cause there is nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues.
Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Leaves are falling just like embers in colors red and gold to set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues, killing the blues. That was fun.
Killing the blues.
I don't get to do guitar duets with Harvey Reid
No.
every day, and to work up to that.
We're gaining on it.
Taken. Yeah. Pretty exciting.
Well, what's the news here in YouTube Village here at the Puffin and Looniverse? There's still a little bit of snow left in the snow piles. The little crocuses came up and they're getting blasted by the that nasty polar vortex. But it's going to wind down. I think it's might be really spring might actually be coming.
The light is amazing. Such an amazing time of year with the no leaves on the trees, and the light is just
It's happening.
Just goes right into your soul. Feels so good.
So we're doing this on Wednesday nights. I guess you figured that out, unless you just stumbled on this on the interweb somewhere. But we do this after a couple of years of doing mostly Friday nights, and we send an email out to those of you that still have email addresses. We tried smoke signals. We're working on semaphore. We might notify the neighbors with flag language. And
we got some publicity stuff to work on, but that's all right. We're just trying to figure out what we're doing. Now we know. We're doing Wednesday nights.
Yeah,
it feels really good. Feels really good.
And we still have a big pile of songs. We haven't run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song bag.
It's such a journey. We've been playing music together for so long. This might be our first regular gig ever. It's amazing. It's defining our whole week. We're practicing a lot, learning new songs, dusting off old ones, and we love when you send in requests
and questions,
questions and comments on things that you're enjoying.
But we the Puffin and Loon.
Looks like Phil in Wyoming wants to hear "Singing Through My Nose."
Oh yeah, did he? Oh,
yeah.
We'll have to do that next week if he's out there. Yeah,
that one.
Phil did a great version of that himself. As I recall. Yeah. Well, I'm going to play my trusty old auto harp here. Been getting seduced by the Ron Wall auto harp. This is a different kind of animal here. This is a parlor song from the 1800s here. And the auto harp was invented in the late 1800s, and this is the kind of song they probably played on them way back when. But they don't know. They forgot to make any recordings of people playing auto harps. In the 1890s, they were very popular, and they sold by the hundreds of thousands all over the country, mostly in the Sears catalog. And They made them in Dolgeville, New York, mostly, although some were made in Philadelphia. And this was the era of songs like this. I'm not going to sing the words to this, but this is old-fashioned auto harp playing. Something like that. There's an old spinning wheel in the parlor.
Oh, that's great. I was dancing. I feels like we should have a dance section of this show.
We could do polka.
Yeah. I learned to polka.
Just 'cause you think you're so pretty. Just 'cause you think you're so hot. You are hot. You are pretty. We could maybe we'll do a, maybe we won't. Let's don't say we did.
I don't know. I
don't know. There's a bunch of people listening in Michigan, but I don't know if there's any Yoopers.
I see.
You haven't lived till you've seen one of those polka bands in northern Michigan.
You keep talking.
Rock, one of those bars. Boy, and in Wisconsin, when they have bars, places you don't expect them. No, you can be walking through the woods and stumble on a bar with a neon sign with Leinenkugels there. And those that's about as much fun as you can have in public as with a polka band from northern Midwest there. I'm lucky enough to have had some friends that live out that way, and I've been there on a summer night when they have the tuba player is leading the band right all the way down around the block there, leading the whole bar and the band, and they're all singing.
I learned to polka from an old man who couldn't speak English. I was in Norway. It was so fun.
My brother lived in northern Michigan. He's a good polka-er.
There's probably a lot of people from Norway up
polka-er. I don't know what the word is.
I know this isn't really, it doesn't syncing up, but I just needed to tell you that I learned.
I'm just filling in here while you're getting ready to do your next song. Did we finish telling them? You can find us, woodpecker.com. There's usually, if you get lost, there's information there, and there's joycegream.com. We have websites, and we like hearing from you by email, and we occasionally... your donations on PayPal and Venmo have kept us alive. We owe you everything. Those of you who've taken the time and who are able to do that. But it means so much also to us that those of you
just show up.
Yeah, man.
You can't
Well, we used to call them warm bodies, but we can't. We don't know what temperature your bodies are out there. We assume hopefully they're warm.
And neither do those thermometers that they always zap you with.
Oh, yeah. I was 90.7 the other night when I went to visit my mom at the old folks' home there when they shut.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get out of the way.
I'm gonna do this song that you wanted me to do.
Oh, I'm not sure which one that is, but
it's an early.
That one.
It's an early one.
Love that song.
Early in my career.
Oh, I should have brought that picture of you.
Yeah. Back from when I lived in New York in the Big Apple. One off of my my first album, which is an EP, 5 songs, I believe. Yeah. One called Rise and Fall. I'm going to use a pick. Hold on, sorry. Rise and Fall. I've saved a lot of life, spent a lot of time trying to figure out which dreams are mine. So many roads not taken, trying to think it through. Fear has held me back too long, and I've jumped in knowing things were wrong. That's just what I do. But I'm happy, I'm just a little sad. I'm not crazy, maybe a little mad, a little lazy, 'cause I'm letting go, but I'm still holding on. I should move along, but I'm not sure where I'm headed yet. You ever know, you just forget. Why question it all? You just rise and fall. Rise and fall. I bought a coffee and a paper from the newsstand man. His eyes were old and wise, but he had very young hands. I think he liked the shoes that he was walking in. Fresh fruit for sale, yelled the newsman's friend. His face was wrinkled from years of smiling. I bought a pair just to listen to his whistling. Well, I'm happy, I'm just a little sad. I'm not crazy, maybe a little mad, a little lazy, 'cause I'm letting go, but I'm still holding on. I should move along, but I'm not sure where I'm headed yet. Do you ever know? Do you just forget? Why question it all? You just rise and fall. Rise and fall. Oh man, thank you. I was just in the car today, driving Otto to work, our 16-year-old, and yeah, he's thinking a lot. I love that. He's kind of like reassessing things. you know, I think it's possible every human on the planet is reassessing things right now, but it was just nice to have him thinking about things he wants to change and who he wants to be, and I told him, man, it never ends. It never ends. That's a hard thing to realize, that we're always growing and making choices about
I don't know, maybe there's people out there that are still trying to, have stopped searching for who they want to be.
Well,
maybe
but
but
we're always presented with new situations, so we kind of have to always make decisions about how we want to react to those situations. You might coast for a minute or two. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Well, we're gonna.
I'm excited for this.
We're gonna. We've come to the end. Have we done all the songs on our list? I think we have.
I think so.
Could be time to tell some jokes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a Song Train song. We could show them. This is one of our sponsors, the Harvey and Joyce, the Song Train, to help people play. We really believe in homemade music, and the Song Train is it's actually an album, but it pretends to be a book, and they wouldn't let it. You can't be both an album and a book, but people are so used to learning from books that we made it look like a book, but it's really the recording that teaches you the songs. And there's 56 songs in here that we think are good songs, and they're great songs for people to learn. And remember, we tried them out on our friends in our band, and nobody ever complained and said, hey, I don't want to play that song. And since they always have 2 chords or less, you always know what the next chord is. And so this one was a big hit a few months before I was born. It had a strange life. It was collected by the John Lomax, and they made some recordings. Leadbelly, Hootie Ledbetter, was sort of credited with writing it, but I think he might have adapted it from, in his world, music floated around. The rural people in this country 100 years ago, when they got their hands on musical instruments, boy, before the radio and television came along, it was pretty dramatic how much music people made for their own lives. And we owe a huge debt to the fact that those people didn't have smartphones and things they could go to. And as soon as they got cars, as soon as they got radio, they stopped playing their homemade music. And just the debt that we have to people who did play homemade music, and the debt to people who went around with their little microphones and figured out they could make a quick buck by making records. What an interesting thing that was, is how that helped spread the music around unbelievably.
It helps the circle from being unbroken.
Yeah, man, you didn't have to live on the printed page, and there's so much amazing music that can't really live on the page, as we understand, because we don't do printed page music stuff. I know you did your little Suzuki thing, but I
was never a very good reader.
I can't tell a quaver from a semi-quaver.
I remember kind of traumatic experience of getting yelled at in All Eastern Orchestra. I did good on my tryouts and stuff, but I wasn't a great reader in orchestra. It's okay. Here I am hanging out with you.
This Irishman named Lonnie Donegan got a hold of a Leadbelly record, and he went nuts and recorded this song, and it became a big hit in England, and it's one of the songs that made John Lennon and Paul McCartney want to get guitars, and also the Rolling Stones. That was called skiffle music.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, man, and it was just people playing guitars and singing songs. It was over there in England. They were rapping their knuckles with rulers even worse than they were over here in the music teacher thing. And when those British people found out how much fun the Americans were having playing their homemade songs, so John Lennon probably knew this, probably learned this song. I never really did, but we're gonna do a new version of it here tonight. About the Rock Island line. The Rock Island line runs down into New Orleans. They got a toll booth down there on the train line, and if you got certain kinds of things on your train, you don't have to pay the toll. The train driver pulls up to the toll gate there, and the man asks him what he had on board, and he says to him, I got livestock, I got livestock, I got cows, sheep, I got pigs, I got goats, I got mules, I got all livestock. The toll man says, you're good, you can go on through, and the train driver started picking up a little bit of steam there. And he turned around and he yelled back at the toll man, he said, fooled you, pig iron, pig iron, I got all pig iron.
Well, the Rock Island line is a mighty big road. The Rock Island line is a road to ride. The Rock Island line is a mighty big road. Well, if you ride it, got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line.
It's cloudy in the east, it looks like rain. Down the curb come a passenger train. Southbound train on a northbound track. It's alright leaving, but it won't be back. Oh, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road. The Rock Island line is a road to ride. The Rock Island line is a mighty good road. Well, if you ride it, got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line. Coffee and a cold glass of tea.
Well, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road. The Rock Island line is a road to ride. The Rock Island line is a mighty big road. Well, if you ride it, got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line.
Oh, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road.
The Rock Island line is a road to ride. The Rock Island line is a mighty good road. Well, if you ride it, got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line.
Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island line. Daddy, what's a train?
Daddy, what's a train?
Oh, that's a great song. Oh, we've come to the end of our program here. We're gaining a little steam, picking up a little steam after we went out of the toll booth there.
Yep. Yep.
Hauling our load of pig iron
Yep.
down the old Rock Island line.
Yep.
We love each and every one of you folks out there.
Yeah,
and
we're gaining steam.
We love each other still.
Yeah,
we're gonna.
It's quite a journey to come together and do this every Wednesday night.
As a mixed gender brother duet, yeah.
We're Harvey's very much a carpenter a lot these days, and I'm quite
and
the house cleaner
I'd
and
marry you anyway.
and the cook.
And you had my baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to do.
Yeah.
If I were Karen Carpenter.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah, we're hanging in there. I really hope you guys are hanging in there and doing all right, and I hope we cheered you up. Or
keep the Puffin and Loon mailbag filled with your comments and questions, and keep the criticism to a minimum.
Yeah, we can't handle much.
Cheer us on.
But you can make suggestions. That's
Yeah. So we'll same bat channel. Same Puffin channel. Same Loon station.
The Puffin and Looniverse. Yeah.
All right. We're off like insect repellent.
See you next time.